Hey community, it's Ryan Frank and welcome to another episode of the KidzMatter Podcast. This is actually episode number 167. Congratulations with making it with us for 167 episodes. Maybe for some of you, this is your very first episode. You've got a lot to go back and listen to. Hey, I'm Ryan Frank, the co-founder, along with my wife Beth, of KidzMatter, your host for the KidzMatter Podcast, and we are so grateful that you're here. Hey, speaking of those of you that are new, if you are new, let me just tell you that KidzMatter is the go-to resource for children's ministry leaders. Whether you're brand new or you've been at it for years, we are here for you. Our mission is to equip and empower the global children's ministry community. One of the ways we do that is on this podcast. So if you're watching on YouTube, thank you. We're glad to see you. And those of you that are listening, maybe you're on the go, on your commute, you're exercising, maybe you're laying on the couch. I don't know what you're doing. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today's going to be a fun episode, because I'm going to share with you some podcast insider secrets. Ooh, some of this that has never been revealed until today. Some stuff that we're working on at KidzMatter to come alongside of you and help you in your ministry journey. But first, if you're organizing Sunday school or you're planning a church event, you know how challenging it can be to find engaging, affordable supplies that really reflect the love of Jesus. Well, that's where our friends at Oriental Trading step in. Based in Omaha, Nebraska, which, by the way, Beth and I were just there a couple weeks ago. Beautiful property, facility. Their warehouse is the second largest building in all of Nebraska. Now, I know all of you have ordered from Oriental in the past, but what you may not realize is that they have thousands of exclusive faith products for children's ministry leaders like you. So whether you're planning Sunday school, Christmas, Easter, VBS, or anything in between, Oriental can be your one-stop shop for year-round faith programming needs. You can shop the entire collection over at orientaltrading.com/faith. orientaltrading.com/faith. And if you have use the promo code KidzMatter, put a Z in there, all caps, KidzMatter, one word, you get free shipping on any order. Plus, you get $10 off orders of $100 or more, or $25 off orders of $250 or more. How many of you are like me and you like to save money? You need to use that promo code KidzMatter. So let Oriental help you shine a light of faith in your community. And remember, the more you buy, the more you save when you use the promo code KidzMatter, KidzMatter, through the end of the calendar year. Thank you, Oriental Trading, for sponsoring today's KidzMatter podcast. So what are some things that we're working on right now? I'm going to go quick, and I'm going to share with you, kind of take you behind the scenes as if you were in a staff meeting at KidzMatter, a team meeting, share with you some of the things that we're working on through the month of December, January, February, the next couple months. Some of these you've heard about, we've just announced recently. Maybe one or two of these things you don't know about. I know there's at least one thing that we've not talked about at all, so you're going to be the first ones to hear about it. First and foremost, I'm going to be in Carmel, Indiana, suburb of Indianapolis, next week. If you're around town, if you're within driving distance of Indianapolis, we'd love to have you. I'm going to be at Northview Church in Carmel. The Northview Network is doing a family ministry gathering. This is happening Thursday, December 5th. This is a free event from 9 a.m. to 2:30 in the afternoon. I'll be speaking. I would love to meet you and pray with you and encourage you. And you can learn all about that at northviewnetwork.com. northviewnetwork.com. This is again happening Thursday, December 5th, Northview Church, Carmel. Go to northviewnetwork.com. All right, another thing that we're working on, number 2, is if you were at the KidzMatter conference, you saw my brand new book, the KidzMatter Playbook. Well, this is what nobody knows about unless you're listening to the podcast. But in the next week, we're building this whole campaign where you can get this book for free. All you have to do is pay for the printing of the book and shipping, $9.95, and I'm going to send you this as a gift. So, it's going to be Black Friday, shopping for people, and Christmas season, buying each other gifts. We want to give you something this Christmas season, and my gift to you is the KidzMatter Playbook. And we'll be giving away this book, no strings attached, no gimmicks. All you have to do is help us cover the cost of printing the book, which, by the way, it's 168 pages, full color. So all you have to do is help us pay for the book to get it printed and shipped to you, which on average in the U.S. is $9.95 with shipping. That covers our costs, and the book is free. and can't wait to do this. Again, be watching your email. Be watching our Facebook community, KidzMatter's I Love KidMin Facebook community, our social media channels for the date that we release this. We're really close to getting ready to launch. Now it's just a matter of, as we record this, we're a few days from Thanksgiving. So do we wait? How do we wait and offer this on Black Friday? Do we give it a little time? We need to make that decision internally. But we will be giving away this book. So super excited about that. In January, Beth is going to be launching a prayer challenge. This is another new thing we're working on. If you were at the KidzMatter conference, you saw Beth has a new book called the Praying KidMin. It's a 50-day prayer challenge. Now, I don't know that she's going to do a 50-day prayer challenge in the new year, but she's going to do a prayer challenge. It's probably going to be 10-day, 20-day, something like that. We're going to release all the details on this challenge in mid-December. How many of you believe that God answers prayer and that prayer is the fuel for your ministry? It really is. The Bible says, Jesus said it, you have not because you ask not, right? And if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you can move mountains. So we need a little more faith in our ministries, a little more Holy Spirit. Would you agree? And so Beth is going to be leading us in a prayer challenge for the entire KidMin community in January. More details coming on that mid-December. Here's something else we're working on. Global KidMin Day is expanding this year to Global KidMin Week. Now, we just announced this 2 weeks ago through our email newsletter, that is, to the KidMin community. So every year for the last 5 years, the first Saturday in March has been Global KidMin Day. This is where we bring KidzMatter Conference quality training to your volunteers. So this is training not for KidMin leaders and directors, but for volunteers. And we're going to do that again this year, but we are expanding from Global KidMin Day to Global KidMin Week. So Global KidMin Day is going to be on Saturday, March 1st, but Global KidMin Week is going to begin the week before that. It'll be February 24th through the 28th. During that week, we're going to do 2 days of an online conference. For those of you that are leading in kids ministry, we're going to do a day of thanks. We're going to do a day where we report what God is doing globally in children's ministry. And then it'll all wrap up with the Saturday event where we're encouraging you to get your volunteers together at the church for a day of training. So mark that calendar for March 1st. Mid-December, the website goes live. You'll learn all about what Global KidMin Week is going to include and Global KidMin Day. But what I need you to do right now is mark your calendars. Global KidMin Week is happening February 24th through the 28th, and Global KidMin Day is happening on March 1st. Now, we're doing Global KidMin Day a little different this year. In the past, it has been a plug and play where you bring your volunteers in, push play on the video, and it's a 3-hour training where everybody gets the same content. This year, we're creating an opening and closing session, but you get to pick the sessions that happen in between. So we're going to have a variety of videos for you to choose from depending on the needs of your ministry. If you want to keep everybody in one room and you feel like everybody needs training around, let's say, how to lead a child to Christ, or how to manage a classroom, or how to prepare a lesson. You can have everybody learning the same stuff, or you might want to split them into groups. Have an early childhood group, a elementary group, and get age-specific training. We're going to have lots of options for you and your volunteers on March 1st. Again, mark your calendars, please. Global KidMin Week is happening February 24th through the 28th, with Global KidMin Day happening on Saturday, March 1st. The website for this will launch mid-December. Finally, we're working on a KidzMatter Retreat. It's going to be happening in Indiana, and it's going to be early April. Dates and details, we're within like a week of knowing those dates and details. So be watching your emails, be watching the Facebook community. This is going to be a in-person 2-day retreat, limited registration, probably 200, 250 people. And we'd love to have you if you're within driving distance of Indiana for our KidzMatter Retreat happening early April. Maybe even perhaps next week in the KidzMatter Podcast, I'll be ready to announce those dates. So friends, there are some insider secrets for you, taking you behind the scenes and letting you know some of the things that we're working on. Just to recap, if you're within driving distance of Indianapolis, I'm going to be speaking at Northview Church in Carmel next Thursday, December 5th. And you can go to northviewnetwork.com. This is a free event for family ministry leaders. We'd love to have you. We'll be really, really soon giving away this free book. We're going to ask people to pay $9.95 to cover the cost of us printing the book and actually shipping it to you. And then it's yours free. In this KidzMatter playbook, I unpack for you how to lead a growing, healthy ministry. Everybody wants to do that, but you know what? It gets to be a little overwhelming. So in the book, I teach you what the 3 foundations are for a growing, healthy ministry. You've got to have a healthy leader. You've got to have a passionate team and robust systems. And from those 3 foundations come 12 habits or progress points that you've got to learn to make a part of your daily routine. When you do that, all of a sudden you're going to find, man, things are going a lot smoother. It's all in this 168-page book that we're hoping to ship thousands and thousands of these out to the community and get them out everywhere as a gift to you this holiday season. Beth has a prayer challenge coming in January. Be watching for that. Global KidMin Week and Global KidMin Day, please mark your calendars. February 24th to the 28th with Global KidMin Day happening March 1st. Website for that launches mid-December. And then our KidzMatter Retreat will be coming in early April. Details coming on that in the next week. Friends, thanks for tuning in to today's KidzMatter Podcast. There are a lot of good ones prior to this. Go back and give them a listen. Again, this is episode 167. Lots of good conversations that we have on the KidzMatter Podcast each week. Thank you so much for tuning in. If I can serve you anyway or our team can serve you anyway, please don't hesitate to reach out and let us know. We'll talk to you next week.